Let's see. Good morning. Good morning. It was hot in here. Oh, here we go. Let's see who's up. Good morning, Guru Dex, Lynn, April, Travis, Mama Anda. Feel ecstatic. I feel alive. Expecting. I'm flying high. No longer worried. My life's a breeze. Stop resisting and let it come to me. I wake up in the vortex, tuning into my source. I love his voice because it keeps me alive. My source, my bucket of the world are bringing me down. I just hop up on my bubbles and fly. Yeah. Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. It will be given to me. It will be given to me. Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. It will be given to me. Yeah, it will be given to me. Ah, da di da di da di da. George Franklin of the alumni, y'all. Hey, hey. Black and brilliant, educated, and cocky. Hey. I wake up in the vortex, tuning into my source. I love his voice because it keeps me alive. And when the troubles of the world are bringing me down, I just hop up on my bubbles and fly. Yeah, lovely, I'm bubbling. You can stop my dough, you can't stop my dough. No. Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. It will be given to me. It will be given to me. Everything that I ever wanted, that I ever needed, will be given to me. I stopped Craig Momming myself. I stopped Craig Momming myself. But the bed's in the bubble. Hey, I stopped Craig Momming myself. I stopped Craig Momming myself. But the bed's in the bubble. Yeah. Feel me, will be given to me. I can feel it, I can taste it. Every morning when I wake, I'm jumping in my vortex, y'all, to be in my boom boom room. Oh, oh yeah. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Ooh. Good morning to you. Let's see. Like and share, like and share. What's up, Courtney? Miss Lynn, April, Travis, Kenethia, Rodney. What's good, good, good? Convict to God. What's up? What's up? What's bubbling this morning? How y'all liking that Bears and Bubbles? Y'all rocking out with me this morning? Yes, that gets me up and going. Happy 21 days of alignment. Happy 21 days of fuckingness. Yo, it's crazy. It's almost done. It's almost done. And then we'll be going into a new series. I'm so excited because I just like to, I don't know, I just really like how I feel in these series of things. First of all, it helps not to pay attention to each day as a day. like grouping it into like these lessons, these plans of action, these calls to action that last for 21 days at a time. It's like time is just going by so fast, but it also makes me want to get as much done as I possibly can during that time. So I love it. Um, how y'all been feeling on this 21 days of alignment? Good morning, Melanie. Melanie, have y'all been feeling like really, really good? Hey, Edward. I'll let the beat build some more. We moved day one in today. Thank you for everyone that tuned into Total Woman Tuesdays on Naked Girls TV. If you're not following me on Total Woman Space 40, please do so. Total Woman Space 40. I will be going live there just for the hell of it. Now, especially I'm about to go back to school. See, I've been repping my NCCU stuff, not just because my son is going back to school, but because I'm getting in the school frame of mind. And so this is what I'm going to be doing. I have relaxed this summer. I haven't relaxed, though, because we've been going to get it all summer. But I'm just putting myself back into the school frame of mind. I'm excited, though, about school, like really like a little kid in elementary school. Like, really. Hey, Brad. Hey, Veronica. Yes, like I said, thanks for Brad's gonna like and share. Everybody, please like and share, like and share, like and share. Definitely like it, like it, like it. It just should be likes up there. I mean, if there's something you like, when somebody sends somebody to the page, it just looks good. We got more likes, even if you don't want to share. Let me see. You excited for me? I'm excited because I'm taking audio production, visual production. I'm doing a practicum, so I'm hoping I'm gonna work in the jazz radio station, which is good because it's just amazing how the source is. Now, hopefully, I'm gonna email my teacher, who is my advisor, like make sure that I'm on the jazz radio station because it's gonna teach me how to work in every area of radio production, and it's jazz. So we're going to be talking about a lot of different forms of music, and I think that's just going to assist in my learning, my growth in becoming an artist because I kind of came from a clean slate. Yeah, had some favorite songs, but there are things that I've been trying to go back and listen to and stuff like that as far as, building myself on what my thing is, my sound is. So I think the jazz radio station is perfect. It's a perfect place to start. So, y'all look out for all the things I'm going to be doing or, just see how I start to incorporate the things that I'm learning into what we're doing. But I'm already pre-exposed by just following Jay for 6 months with the phone in the living room, and now just being able to work with what we got and messing with the soundboard and stuff like that. So when I go back into the studio at school, I can see all these buttons and knobs and all this stuff, and I won't be taken back by it because I'm used to being in this type of thought process every morning. So see how things just work itself out. Let's see. April Adams, just so you know, if the name is the same, you cannot like the same video. We gotta make sure we change the names such as the videos. Okay. Hey Joe. Okay, cool. Thanks, April. So while we keep letting the beat build, I'm going to play I'm Better Than You by the Naked Girls. Hey. I'm beautiful. I'm so supreme. I'm better than you. Hey, that's Shamika Michelle, y'all. I've been doing my own thing. Set the rules to my own game. I can, I do, I set the rules. They say that I am conceited. Well, I must admit, I think I'm the shit. They say that I talk too loud, but when I rock the crowd, sit your black ass down. I can't, I do. I wake up just to make my own rules. Yes, I can't not lose. I'll pay the cost to make my own move. Sometimes you gotta do that. I'm beautiful. I'm so fine, supreme. I'm better than you. Yeah. I've been doing my own thing. Set the rules to my own game. I can, I do, I set the rules. Ah, look how she ride this. Hey. I believe in. Hey. I've been doing my own thing. Hey, set the rules to my own game. I'm beautiful. I'm so supreme. I'm better than you. Yes. I've been doing my own thing. Set the rules to my own game. I can, I do, I set the rules. Hey, 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 hey. What is that?
Set the rules. Yeah.
What up, family? Hey, I just read April's comment. That is so dope. How my granddaddy used to dance like he was crossing over a basketball. He had a dance where he just let it just go for a second. I was in the vibration of that dance. And that bitch would rise that motherfucker up. Like, what the fuck you doing, granddad? Then once he rise up, he start churning that butter. Then he'll rock that bitch back and forth. Then he'll churn. Oh, baby, you got you a ginseng with the root in it. You been saving that motherfucker, so you really must be tired today.
I just got to get,
You can't get right. Supposed to fade it all the way out while I'm breathing for effect. So let it go. And then once I... You was like, bam. I'm fucking with you. That's why you're supposed to turn it up a little bit, and then we start it over and go down and breathe in. Okay. I just just read a comment April made. She was like, you can't like the video if the name is the same. Now me, my stupid ass, because I'm not an administrator, I'm like, shit, I did the content, I got up, I studied to do the lesson. My stupid ass was like, I changed his goddamn name tomorrow. I got a system for changing the name the next day. Which is me doing this shit all wrong. Which is, I'm the reason you can't get the likes then. But you notice I ain't never gave a shit about no like. I'm more of a share guy. But I didn't even realize she said you can't like the video if you don't change the name. I get up, I come in here, I be like, goddamn, start the motherfucker up, and I'll change the goddamn name the next morning. So when you go look at the videos, it's like I changed the name and I put them in the playlist. Today I made the 21 Days of Alignment Fuck It playlist because this is 21 Days of Fuck It. That's what we're going through right now. So it's like, that's my fault. But what was I about to talk about? I left my paper in the room, but I feel like I should be able to just go without it. Let's see, can we do it, Javon? If you can't, fuck it. If you can, fuck it. Source must have. Because normally you will run back and get your paper. Some said don't go back and get that fucking paper. So check this out. Y'all know how we learned about the GPS system. Listen to your GPS. And a lot of us have a problem not listening to our GPS. Our source speaks to us as our GPS, telling us what to do, where to go. It's never wrong. It's always accurate. If we make a mistake, if we fuck up, it will readjust, reroute. It will always take the what? Path of least resistance. That's what our GPS is trying to do for us. So my GPS can tell me, drive for Lyft for a little while, Javon. Stop. Go over here and do this. Sell plates. Stop. Start doing vegan meal prep. Stop. Do this, stop. Jump on this property with George, stop. Do this, stop. Do this, and I'll be like, okay, I've been doing this for a little while, you ain't told me nothing. And sometimes we can find ourselves in that phase where the GPS says, next 120 fucking miles, keep straight, motherfucker. And unless it's a road with a lot of exits, or exit into another highway, it'll say, next 120 miles, keep straight on 85 South. And then it may say, keep left on 85 South, because 77 coming up. But if it ain't no other highway coming up, that bitch will tell you, you might have to drive straight 200, 300 miles. You see what I'm saying? And that's when you don't hear from your GPS. And that's when you can fuck up. Because you ain't listened to the last directive. The last directive said stay straight for 120 miles. And if you didn't listen, or if you forgot, at some point it could be at the next 10 miles, the next fucking 5 miles, the next 60 miles. You could say to yourself, I haven't heard my GPS speak in a second. What am I to do? Grab your GPS and you in a dead zone. 120, 150 miles straight could be a dead zone. Now you don't know what to do. Now you're scared. Now you're nervous. You don't know whether to get off, ask somebody, keep straight. If your mind can't go back and get that last motherfucking comment from your GPS in that stretch zone, you fucked. You're going to run yourself rampant. This is the thing about that period, though. You always get tired during that period. Why? Number one, because every now and then GPS would say, keep straight, make a right, make a left. So you're more attentive. But when the GPS ain't talking, it's like, oh, obviously it's because it's a long, straight distance. There's not a lot of shit going on. There's not a lot of long, straight distances where your GPS is not going to talk to you in a big city. Because in big cities, riding the interstate, there's always a side road to go off on. The GPS won't say, you don't have to take exit 4. Exit 6 is a convenience store. You don't have to take that. It don't talk to you for shit like that. It tell you when shit could distract you. It tell you when your 85 is splitting with I-40. Stay left to keep on I-85 south. If 85 is finna split to a business, stay left to keep on 85 bypass. It don't say, don't take 85 business. It tell you what to do, not what not to do. So you have to always be listening to the affirmative. What should I do? Not what not to do. A lot of times we make decisions on what I'm not going to do, what I don't want to do. How about what we should do? It's just like looking at your child, and the first thing when I would have PTA meetings, or parents never came to PTA, but when I would get them down to the school, I would tell them all the great things about their child first. Even if I had to make up some shit. But it'd be great shit, but it don't be the shit that white folks want to see around the table. Your child has one of the most wittiest sense of humor I've ever known. Your child is so witty that he's able to talk back to me with stuff that I never would think he maybe could be an actor or a comedian. Your child has a street sense about things. Your child can feel people. Your child can vibe with people. That's why sometimes he don't get along with some of his teachers. He can tell when they don't like him. So I had to build him up through his things. Man, your child is resilient. Your child has been to school every day for the past 10 days. He was skipping every other day. He's on the come around. I have to do that first, so it don't look like a murder meeting of the child. Because the child's feelings got feelings too. Then everybody jump in. Well, I'm his second period teacher. He fucking up in my class. I'm his third period teacher. He fucking up in my class. Principal say, he cussed me out the other day. And then she said, he don't want to do nothing at home. I don't know what to do now. So I have to build them up first. You have to listen to the affirmative. GPS don't say, don't take exit 4. Put the blunt out, motherfucker. Put your phone down. You're texting. I just want to talk to you. I don't want you to pay attention to text. GPS don't do all that. But I've found in those lonely times, that dark stretch when you don't know what's going to happen, when you just got to fucking drive and fight to stay awake, there's something you can do. And Source told it to me this morning. Because I said, Source, I'm finna go through a situation where I have to make some real big decisions. My son is going away to college today. It was good having him around because I could keep my thumb on my youngest son through him. Some of the shit my youngest son won't ready to hear, I'll run through him and say, talk to your little brother about that. He was wise enough and know he gonna do it because he know I'm gonna talk to Davion, and based on the conversation, I'm gonna come back to him. And I've said, why the fuck you ain't talk to Davion what I told you to talk about? Oh, I said, hey, when I tell you to fucking do something, you do that shit right fucking then. So I could kind of keep my tabs on my youngest son through him. So he was kind of fathering my youngest son. No different than Mike sat here and said he learned some things through day one through me. So we finna go through a period of unknownness. That's a long stretch. He got 4 years of high school. His most critical years in life, we going through our most critical years in life. So whatever we's put in him gonna have to shine through. We're gonna continue to deposit in him, but whatever we's put in him gonna have to shine through. But during these long periods of time right there, I was saying, Source, what the fuck do I do when I can't remember my last Source GPS command? Sonya Lynette has that. Last Source GPS command. If I am on this path, driving this long, my last Source GPS command must have been a strong, mighty motherfucking command, even if I can't remember it, because I'm out here in the middle of fucking nowhere. So let's stop trying to forget shit. See, we always trying to forget shit. Remember I said the negative, don't focus on the negative. GPS only gonna talk positive. You can't go back and say, let me try to forget something. If you trying to forget something, your motherfucking source GPS didn't even tell you to do that because you didn't like it. You didn't want it. You didn't want it. You grieved yourself. You went against your source. Because when I look back into my source, all I see is, oh, happy days when Jesus walks. When Jesus was. Oh, when he was. I'm telling you, the shit you look back at your blue inner you tell you to do, it ain't no fucking sadness in there. So you can't look back for source thinking source gonna say, my last GPS command was telling you not to do that, not to do that again, not to go here, not to quit this job. Your last source gonna say, motherfucker, you know my last GPS command was smash the gas, go forward, because you in the middle of a goddamn 250-mile stretch with no motherfucker, so you know. So when I look back, I said, what was my last command, source? And it said, quit your fucking job and don't fuck with them crackers no more. That's what it said. So when you go through this lonely, weary time, step twos come in, whatever happens, motherfucking pink step twos, green step twos, motherfuckers might come by you sleeping, you know, and you said, motherfucker, you almost killed me. And then source said, but they woke you up, nigga. I had a motherfucker and almost ran me off the road, but it woke me up. And I be happy like, whew, shit, I'm woke now. That little fear got me woke. That little fear got me woke. That's why the rumble strip don't sound like a saxophone. You don't run off the road and it say, you rumble right on in the goddamn grass. The rumble strip said, it shakes and it gives you a rhythm. Those little things in the rumble strip are the exact same distance apart. Otherwise, the rhythm wouldn't wake you up. The vibration wouldn't wake you up. The top of one little thing to the top of one little thing is a wavelength. When ran over, it produces a frequency difference between here and here is the frequency from wave to wave. If they were separated and you ran over one and was like, bump, bip, bump, 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 that shit wouldn't wake you up driving down the road. I don't give a fuck how big the bump is. Bump. Bump. That shit says, put these bitches the same amount of space so you can say, oh, I'm waking the fuck up. But my source told me, when you look back and you get your last source GPS command and you can't find it in you to keep moving and keep driving and keep knowing the direction, source said it's a new technology it created. And I got to thinking, I said, new technology? Let me look at the old technology. The stars. Bitch, you can follow a star. Long as you know you're going north, you're going north. But goddamn, you can get real far fucking off east, west, and northeast and shit, northwest. Right? Then we came out with maps. Look better. If a nigga went through a place and cut out a trail, he'll write it on the map, take it back to somebody that has some power. Put that on the map trail. Some niggas done built the road through there. Put that on the map trail. That's why they had to get Central, United States. Because motherfuckers lived in North Carolina might have cut them roads all through North Carolina. The motherfuckers South Carolina come down there to do business, they like, we don't know where to go. Well, here go a road trail of our state. Here go a road trail of our state. Let's put all the goddamn 13 states road trail on one thing. Then you got a map. I remember drawing a course out on a map. You had to remember keep I-20 and your mind said drive about 150 miles because you had the legend with the scale. And you just had to know. You just know I'm driving about 2 hours, then I'm looking for a goddamn sign that said 40 East, and that's all I can do. Then MapQuest printed out directions, and that was good. MapQuest printed out directions, it'll get you but if they build a development or change the highway, your ass will be fucked up. Then MapQuest kind of got outdated, like MapQuest started fucking you up a little bit. And then they came out with GPS. And at first GPS was good, but then you realize GPS is cut off. Now GPS will pretty much stay on wherever the fuck you at. But guess what? GPS ain't shit when your black ass tired. Is it? GPS ain't shit when your black ass can't listen. When your black ass don't know what to do. GPS ain't shit when you in Deborland and it just feel good to almost just fucking go to sleep. I done been driving in the car so fucking tired and some say, nigga, just go to sleep. I said, nigga, no, don't. Nigga, you can doze off. And then I be like, man, pull over. I didn't have a conversation while driving. Or wake up, don't know what's going on. GPS ain't shit when you tired. GPS ain't shit when you can't remember your last source command. Once you got your last source command, you should just know, keep pressing forward. But sometimes you need that motivation. Source told me this morning, they got a new technology, you just experienced it. I said, I'm scared of that technology, Source. Source said, you better get unscared of it. I said, Source, I was afraid then when I experienced the technology. And it depended on the situation, meaning the contrast, I was even more afraid. I just experienced you, Source. And that's how Source worked. I just experienced Source, and it was blue. My man come over here in the new 2017 CLS 350 Benz. You remember that day? I put him on Facebook when he gave him that money before we left to go to Texas. Whew, this is a... And I looked at the car. I said, man, I used to have a CLS 550 white. He said, yeah, I had to get that blue. I said, that's a blue dot. So as we talked, he gave me the money. Naturally, I said, man, let me drive this motherfucker. He said, all right, we go on a little ride. And when we get to where we going, he said, it parked itself. I said, for real? I said, I want to do it. Then he said, do it. This is how you do it. I said, no, you do it. He started laughing. He said, why I got to do it? And all you got to do is type the button, type it in, and the car going to park itself. Press the button. I said, I don't want to hit the button. He started laughing. So I finally said, okay, I'm thinking the car going, he said, you ready? I hit the button. The car said, I said, that's too fast for me. It really scared me. And I said, damn, the car parks itself. He said, it does more than that. We go in the spot. We get a couple of drinks. We come out. He said, you want to drive home? I said, I don't know. I'm tipsy. He said, you'll be all right. He said, you done drove. You ain't had but two. I had me 2 Heinekens and 2 vodkas. He really showing me what Source can do. We get out on the road. He said, since you tipsy, hit the button. I said, for what? He said, the car don't fully drive itself, but it backs itself up and it steers itself. He said, you work the accelerator and the gas, but you can take your hand off the wheel. So I said, okay, so you saying if I'm putting this bitch on auto, because to me, that's not good auto. If I got to still work something, that's not good fucking auto to me. You know what I'm saying? Now, they got certain cars that'll slow down in front of you. If a car in front of you, they'll slow down on their own. He explained to me, he said, they don't have the technology to give it all fully drive itself yet. Either you're going to have to go with control the brake and steering, or you're going to have to go with controller. So anyway, long story short, you can get his model in where you can control the steering and it'll control the brake and gas for you. Or you can get his car in the model where it's the opposite, where it'll control the steering, but you got to press the brake. I said, what made you get the goddamn model that don't stop on his own. He said, fuck that, man. I'd rather have this car control steering. It's smart. He said, soon as I goddamn wake up or get started, my instinct gonna smash the brake. He said, the car gonna whatever. I said, oh, okay. Still stupid to me. That's just his decision. We different. I would have had that bitch stop. Just slow down, motherfucker. But if that bitch can weave out of a lane when it need to, that's good technology too. Long story short, I was like, I'm not hitting the button for the fucking car to steer itself with me in it. I said, if it's steering itself, if I grab the steering wheel, will it let me take over? He said, if you set it to do that. I said, well, goddamn, I got to really trust the fucking car. So he said, give this shit a shot. I'm like, okay, we riding down the road. I hit the button. I'm controlling the brake and the gas just to show us you motherfucking born. The closer I get to the car said, lane change. Signal light came on and it changed fucking lanes. There's a technology out here of autoing. It ain't fully developed in cars, but I believe it's fully developed in our minds. Source told me it's time to hit auto and let me drive. See, at first, Source was my co-pilot. It was my GPS. Source was Jesus is my co-pilot. Now I have to let Source drive. What that mean? No matter what contrast come, be scared or don't be scared. Program the motherfucking car, program the motherfucking Source has programmed me, and I just gotta ride. And I'm pretty sure there are times where you get like, oh, is it gonna change lane? Oh, is it gonna slow down? But after a while, you begin to trust the car. It's just like going to the gun range yesterday. I've handled certain guns, but dude had so many type of guns that was like, man, do you got to transform this bitch and break it down to shoot it? And it was big guns and powerful guns and rifles and shotguns and assault rifles. We were shooting this new TV show, reality show with Big Corey. The first episode is about self-defense for the black family. And I got a video of Chris shooting a goddamn pump slug. She would come back like, my baby did that shit. My baby is, you was a little nervous at first, and but after a while, I could see you be like, I'll shoot a motherfucker.
That's why I stepped up, because I'm like, I'll shoot him.
Yeah, at first she was like, bye. And be like, put the gun in, put your finger out, and she'll put the gun there. I'd be like, baby, don't forget, once the motherfucker cock back, you gotta hit the button, take the clip out, look in it, make sure it's popped back so it ain't nothing in it, but make sure you always do that. But she was like, once I got that bitch, bow, shot, she ready to get that bitch out of her hand. Then it's like, okay, you can shoot 4 this time. And she like, bow, 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 bow. And then she like, Then it got to the point where she was like hitting the button and the clip was dropping out by itself. I was like, oh shit. He said, you want to shoot the big revolver? Now, I know for a fact I got some wrist pain from cooking. It's always hurting. But what I'm telling you is shooting the 357 and the 44, the 357, okay. The 44, you really can't shoot that 6 times straight. But I tried it and fucked my hand up right in here. It's like, what makes me gonna try to shoot? He said, man, I'm gonna be real. If you could shoot it 6 times straight, that's some dope shit. He said, I probably normally buck me about 4 off with her. Then I go fuck around over here. Then I come back and put 2 more in it, just to get me 6 off her. I said, I'm gonna try. Man, that motherfucker is no joke. But I had to let Source guide me. And handling those guns, like I said, you get more trustworthy with them. Handling an AR-15, handling an AK-47. It's like I got more trustworthy with the gun. First, I wasn't even trying to aim. I was just like, let me shoot this bitch and get it out of my hands and take everything out and make sure it's safe. Then I'm like, take the target back, dog. I got comfortable with it. And in the same way, you're going to have to get comfortable letting your motherfucking Source guide you and drive you, even when it look like you finna hit the back of this car. And it know what it want to do. It's a computer. We got some new technology, man. We in a phase where you're going to have to go and you're going to have to let your fucking source take totally over during that long stretch when you don't have an idea. And it's not as long as you think it is. You just don't have an idea of how long it's going to be because you don't remember the last command. But my last source command was like, yo, do what you want to do. That's what we doing. I can do whatever I want. And y'all motherfucking can too. Oh, we forgot to take the talks at the beginning of the class. Talks time. Let me set this talks up. Ooh. Oh, my back. Oh, and just to bend over, watch that bitch pop. Ooh, ah. Honey, you ready? Here. Toxville. From now on, I'm going to name the name in the beginning of the class so it won't fuck up. Right now, we have a playlist of the 21 days of the foundation course. Now we have a foundation for 21 days of fucking.
21 days of holidays? Oh, no.
I haven't put it in a playlist because I ain't got them in order yet. I'm going to have to. That's when we was goddamn traveling and just every fucking thing. Before long, I'm not going to have to worry about none of that. Ain't going to be worried about nothing. Ain't going to be worried about nothing. Ain't going to be worried about nothing. One of the squad members called me, said they had a little situation where they needed to call on a family member. And I was like, let them be your step too. They was like, yeah, I know, I'm just like you, da 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 da. And I was like, damn, that's a family member. They was like, I know they'll give it to me. I was like, what? Everybody got their own thing. They was like, I know they'll give it to me. They always tell me to ask if I need. I'm like, why not? And they be like, I just don't want them to know I got behind. Or I don't want them to know I was like, damn. They hit me up. They was like, I called my family member. I was like, what happened? They gave it to me more than I needed and said I should have been asked. I said, damn, they got to get me a family member. But I call my brother for shit, but sometimes he tell me no for real. But family, y'all be good. Listen to the GPS, but when it gets to that time, shut that bitch off and let the goddamn car drive you. Your source. Wrap it up, baby. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, yeah.
Ooh, great lesson. Let's see. Global positioning system. I like that, Zane. Hey, Ham. Can you post the website for the detox in the description? The website for the detox is jclarkproducts.bigcartel.com. I'm putting it in there. Hey, Yende. Let's see. Tox is so good. It is good. I don't get what people like, it's so nasty. I'm like, ain't you been drinking nasty ass liquor and sucking dick? That's my favorite. That's the two things that I say to people. Like, don't you purposely put things in your mouth that don't taste good to you? And then I say, when you look at your kids and they like, I don't want it, and you feel like it's medicine, it's good for them. You don't want your kid talk about they don't like it. So I don't understand why people be like, is it good? I'm like, could you see the testimonies where people are saying how it's making them helping him. Let me see. Deidre gotta go back, but came in on the perfect time. Just let Source have control. Yep. Hey Deidre. Don't taste like nothing to me. It don't. Oh, Deidre, because I said, yeah. I mean, oh, who's laughed at me saying that? Yeah, that's I don't get it. To me, if you damn taking shots of liquor and putting body parts in your mouth, I don't think you should have no concern about what tastes good or not. That's just me. Great lesson. Again, we're gonna get ready to drop Day One off, or take him. Bring him to Central to drop him off. So we'll go live a couple of times today from that, and that's just the day I'm gonna have today. I'm gonna flip the board and celebrate at some point. Just like, oh, I'm dropping this motherfucker off. I'm finished. I'm ready to be one down. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get it like that. You know what I'm saying? Be like I'm gonna have a party later and all that type of stuff. But not yet. So anyway, though, but I'm gonna stay on the green bubble because I want him to be on the green bubble, and I know that I should be on the green bubble. But I am happy. Happy. So I want you to have a great green bubbling day. I'm going to play Let Us Out with Black Widow Spider. Hey. I know you wanna bone me. You wanna come over and put it on me. Shamika Michelle, ladies and gentlemen.
You're feeling me and my sexy ass. I know you see my skin is dark, body hourglass. You better be careful. This web will spin out and grab ya. Once my venom can find you, there ain't nothing that you can do. Sexual, cannibal, I would devour you. I got you jumping and
It don't stop. It don't stop. I can't stop taking and talking and watching you. It won't stop. It don't stop. I can't stop taking and talking and watching you. Black Widow Spider.
I'm ready, I'm willing, I'm feeling,
Hey.
I'm killing, I'm wanting you.
You can't deny her.
I'm plotting, I'm jocking, I'm watching, I'm hunting you.
Black Widow Spider. Ain't no fucking way you can deny her. Once you get beside her, she turns her fangs and digs deep down inside ya. Black Widow Spider, the object of every man's desire, calling all men. Mating season is in. Hey, it won't stop. It don't stop. I can't stop ticking and talking, watching you. It don't stop. It won't stop. I can't stop ticking and talking, watching you. Black Widow Spider. Hey, hey. You can't deny her. Yes. Black Widow Spider. You can't deny her. Have a green bubbling day, y'all.